wishing to blow up some stuff. That's why you are in this live stream, just like me. So let us enjoy this. Let's be honest. This thing is standing since almost 2 months, and we need to blow this up. I mean, it's still standing, but we need to seriously blow this up, and we need to blow this as well. We are going to safely evacuate this Republic Attack gunship, which is a marvelous piece of engineering. This is honestly the best Lego set ever. Why are you destroying things? Well, because I need to use those pieces for other construction first of all, because I no longer have any pieces behind me now. Normally I don't blow Lego. I don't blow them at all, because generally they're on base plates, and so basically I would just remove the pieces one at a time, except that this one is, well, it's in the sky. It's basically not very solid, as you may see. So as you may see, I'm not even joking, but there are some red and purple pieces over there which are making this more solid. But so, I don't know if I ever show actually the backside. Right there, you have many ticking parts which make this able to stand, which is pretty surprising. So well, I don't know how exactly I want to blow this up, because at the same time I want to make some experiments. But because you see you have some pillows here which are transparent pillows. Well, those aren't really transparent because obviously you see them. However, I would like to try to remove them and see if this part is collapsing. This goes against every how to say that, everything I've ever made. Generally I don't push construction or I don't make them collapse, except once. There was a time where I made it collapse. It was a huge construction and there was a massive roof and I just pushed it. It was pretty epic. Yeah. I really want to take this off because it's pretty tempting to see what happens. Normally, it should collapse. If I'm a fine engineer, which I'm totally not, I'm not an engineer, it should technically collapse. So you know what, I'm going to just move this a bit. If we do this, nothing happened. Okay, cool. So, good to know. Let's remove another one, you know, because we love risk. So we have removed 2 pillows and it didn't collapse. Actually, I would prefer the idea of this set crashing into it. But well, it's not reasonable at all. I've always been a reasonable person, so why not be, you know, unreasonable? And it collapsed? If it collapsed, it will be fine. No, it didn't. How did it not collapse? I don't know. It was supposed to collapse, but it didn't. This part was supposed to collapse if I remove those pillows. Now I'm pretty sure if I remove this pillow, it's going to collapse. Normally. At least a big part of it. It's going to be very delicate. Oh, I can hear the structure cracking a bit. It's not very good, but well. Successfully removed a new pillar. Okay, it's not very practical to have a jacket on. So total of 4 pillars, which apparently were useless because the structure didn't collapse, even if it's wigging a bit, just a tiny bit, just a lot. It's being held with those 5 pillows, and actually, we're actually going to weaken this pillar a bit there. Oh. So actually this pillow was pretty useless. Who knew? This is pretty amazing because I never expected that removing this pillow will actually do result like this. Do you make all your creation without instruction? Well, the definition of a creation in Lego is actually that there isn't any instruction. Checks out all the pillows somehow floats. It's witchcraft. Totally. We are children, sort of, so we need to play with Legos. So why not just play with Legos? Technically we'll remove 20% of all the pillows on this first layer and remove 50% of all the pillows on this level. Which is pretty good, you know. Removing pillows isn't really good generally for a structure. For building if you don't want it to collapse. Still standing. Damn. Even this is standing. It's supposed to be down. Just like But at the same time I can't transport it anywhere. I mean if I try to transport it, I know I'm going to destroy it. Actually. Actually, are we destroying it if we try to transport it? It's an awful idea. Don't do that at home. Okay, it's an awful idea. Never mind, never mind. Pillows don't seem to truly agree with what I just said. It's shaking a bit. As a matter of fact, a lot. Okay, we're in a pretty delicate position right now. Now, the question is, can I solve this? Yes, I can. I think. I like to think at least. So the construction is now stable again. Researching. We have lost one pillar. We, as a matter of fact, have lost several pillars up there. So we're just trying to rebuild them. And we have definitely lost one another pillar. So this is wonderful. We truly can display the construction, which is why we need to destroy it. I'm truly sorry about this, but we need at one point in order to destroy it. Knowing that I have a pretty big project which is coming. I mean, yeah, why not? It's just really tempting to do this. So what we did is just basically remove... Oh! It just switched around, saying, no, I'm going to just change route. Stop teasing and destroy it. Come on, it's my live stream. I can just do whatever I feel like. If I want to tease you for a billion years, I can do it. You know, you have very strong wings in the atmosphere. See? Oh. Why don't you collapse? A point there, which is making it stand, but you can see from the... Oh. Oh, this is so cool. Do I look like a kid? Yes, I do. And I completely assume that. No issue. Oh. Yeah, okay, because if I just fall on this side, I'm going to destroy a couple Lego sets, and I don't want that. Yeah, you need to big breathe. I'm going to just use the stick. We're going to have pieces on the floor everywhere, and I'm going to pass about 6 hours sorting all the pieces. You know that? Just so you know. Just so we agree on this. I'm going to pass 6 hours cleaning all that mess just for you. You know what? I should actually change the angle because otherwise it's always going to be kept from falling with that. So stop procrastinating. I'm actually pretty good at procrastinating. Come on. Aren't you good at procrastinating? Tell me who isn't good at procrastinating. Are you? No. You're pretty good at procrastinating. So we're going to do this for the wind, because actually you can see it's waving like this, and you can do lots of wind. You need to imagine that this construction is in the atmosphere, and so basically you have lots of wind, so that's why the TIE fighter is just going to be proposed by it. Come on. I'm disappointed! And we put back Torch Fighter. There we go. So far we have lost one TIE Fighter for the Galactic Empire and the Star Destroyer only lost that. If I do that... Oh, actually I can just do my ninja and try to remove pillows one at a time. Oh, this is so cool! Now I'm in a bit more good mood. Ah, damn. We need to do the other side. Now maybe the other side we collapse everything because... I don't know. It didn't! Are you sure it won't float? I don't know, it removes the two last pillars. Will it float? In the end, this is what Lego is about. It's just building things, enjoying them, but in the end, you can't keep them forever. And this is one of the lessons I truly got when I got robbed with all my Lego. Yeah, sorry, this is a bit silly, but you just have so many rough emotions which are coming a bit back. But yeah, you just enjoy the present moment and just enjoy watching it. You know what, I'm just going to change a bit spot to watch it a bit before destroying it. So for next build, we now have learned many techniques that we can use and that are very solid, as we may. I mean, we prove that. The background is quite impressive in terms of techniques which have been used, at least in my opinion. Okay, I know you don't care. You know what, let us just remove the pillows. I'm going to do my ninja. Sometimes you have to not think and just do things. And the first time I skydive, I remember correctly that I had my hands at the border of the plane and I didn't have the time to think that I was already pushed out of the plane. And yeah, you truly need to not think sometimes to do just so silly things. Well. Wow. That was quick. I mean, a pretty good ninja. I have to, yeah. Okay, you don't care about this. Do I regret it? A bit, but at the same time, you have to leave without regret. Yeah, I just hurt a bit my hand. It really hurts. I didn't expect that. And the roof didn't collapse. As may see, this roof didn't collapse at all. It was so strong that it didn't collapse. And actually, it's pretty strong. I mean, we have tons of. I could almost rebuild it in a kit. So this is it for this video, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and see you. Have a great weekend. Enjoy your evening, your afternoon, your night, or whatever you have, and may the force be with you always.